What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big L, my man D.
What's up?
We out here in the night air, just chilling. Doing another episode of We Said What We Said. Um, we really had some big things planned for this week, but they kind of fell through. So we're gonna try to get it again next week or maybe the week after. Definitely gonna try to work that out, man. That's a message that really needs to be heard that we want to get out. Uh, Hope everybody's doing well. What about yourself, D?
Doing good, man. It was a little hot today, but other than that, man, it's good though.
All right, man. As everybody knows, man, we attended the march and the rally for Fred Cox yesterday in High Point. Very powerful day. Reverend Drumright was there. Ben Crump. The families of some of the other victims throughout the country was there. Of course, Miss Shannon and Fred's people were there. It was a great day, great bonding day, man. I just had a real great time, man. What about yourself?
Me too, man. It was powerful. It was it's a lot of questions I had myself got answered yesterday. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, because at first, like a lot of people when situations happen like this, now I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wouldn't be. A lot of people had questions to like, really, what happened? Like, why would he shoot that way? Why would he do this? Why would he do that? So it was a lot of people that had questions. I was one of them, like just contemplating it yesterday, man. I really got some clarifications that, man, the guy had no reason to do what he did, but we'll get into all that later. But as far as the just seeing the overall um, brotherhood, sisterhood come together to support not just one family but multiple families that have been victims of I'm gonna say law enforcement crimes because they are crimes. Um, Multiple families that are dealing with this, man, and just being in support, standing with them in support was it was a
Definitely.
humbling experience, man. It was really was. That's why I brought my kids with me because I wanted them to feel the power of black love, man, and unity, standing for one cause and that, justice for us. That's what we need. We need justice for us. So that was yesterday was a great experience.
All right. Now, as everybody can see on the screen, we have brother Mike Harris. I want to send a big shout out to brother Mike Harris, man. This brother is really doing it. He ain't talking about it. He being about it. He out there with his boots on the streets, and he's in the thick of this thing, man. And I send all my love out to this brother, man, because he really doing the thing. He really damn doing the thing. So Mike, we want to welcome you to the show, and we also have what's the brother's name?
Brother Khalik
Yes,
broke.
sir.
All right, we want to welcome you guys along to the show, man. You
Thank
guys
you.
doing okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
How
we
about you,
good.
brother
We good.
Mike?
Thank you. It's an honor being on this show. I salute to y'all three, two that's here right now. Our brother Mont, our brother Demetrius, and our Tim in his absence, man. I thank y'all for this platform. Thank y'all for the work y'all been doing for our communities, for the triad. You
Trying,
know,
man. We trying.
y'all striving. I hate the word try. Try is like a tricycle, but
Oh
I
yeah.
salute y'all three black men, man. Y'all kings, man. Y'all powerful. Thank y'all for always coming to a cause, man. Wherever this Fred Cox is, y'all be there. If y'all can't, somebody come or y'all
Yeah.
show y'all love. So thank you for the love y'all showing to Tanika and her family and her grandbabies.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. So, brother Khalik, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Just very honored to be on this platform, man. It's the first time being on anything like this, so it's an honor.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself, man. To my understanding, you what, 16?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's a great thing to see a brother that's conscious at such a young age, man. We need a hell of a lot more of our young folks to be like that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we
But
do.
tell us a little bit about yourself, man. What school you go to and what you got going on.
Well, I go to a school called East Wake High School. It's in Wendell, North Carolina. I live right outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. And I became a political activist after I seen how my people were asleep. And as long as you and I as long as you and I continue to be deceived, maneuvered, or indoctrinated into being and thinking how this society wants us to be, our posterity will forever be in the hands of our enemies. So it's up to us to educate our community into the importance of being conscious.
That's awesome.
That's
Brother.
awesome.
That's
I
awesome,
definitely
man.
agree with you on that, man. And man, so to my understanding, you was at the rally yesterday as well.
Yes, sir, I was.
All right. So what did you think about it, man?
It was very meaningful. It was very meaningful, and I'm happy that all the people showed out and support for Fred Cox and all those other many families there. It was very meaningful and it was very needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now I don't know if Brother Mike told you. Now we don't hold back here, so anything you need to say, go
Oh,
ahead and
but
say.
don't hold back.
Nobody
Now,
told
you
now.
16
Hey,
years old. We don't want my dad to come in there and hit you across the back of the
hey,
head.
let it out, Khalid. Let it out, baby. This is the platform right here, young gunner. All right,
Make sure your
it's your
door locked.
day.
It's
Make
fine.
sure your door
It's
locked.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
your day, Khalid.
Yes, man. So look, check this in there, brother. So being 16 years old, it's very rare that we find a young person such as your age that's willing to stick his chest out and speak up for injustice and what's really the negative aspect of life that African Americans are facing. It's really odd and it's really unique to find someone so young. So how do your peers, your friends, or whatever? How do they handle you? How do they associate with you? Do they receive what you say, or they kind of restrict it, or how do they take you?
Well, brother, I don't have many friends. I don't really talk to people like that on a day-to-day basis. On a day-to-day basis, what I'm doing is reading and studying and educating myself. But when I do talk to people inside of the community, they yearn for knowledge, and I can very much see it. But I can see also that they've been indoctrinated, and it's as if they don't really care about it anymore. But as I said, their souls do yearn for it, and I can see it. And I try to educate as many people as I possibly can.
That's what's up, bro.
That's all you can do, man. Is just
Sir,
try to reach people, man. But
sir,
they gotta welcome that information.
yes, sir, they do.
And in my opinion, man, it only takes one person to just stop and think that one time,
Hmm.
and that one time will grow. You think about this, and then you start thinking about something else. Then you think about something else. So my hat's off to what you do, brother. It really is.
Thank you, brother.
Plant that seed, man. You plant that seed. That's all the mustard seed. Mustard seed, man. That's all it takes.
Yes, sir.
Got Kermit on the porch over.
Oh, he be all right. Get these bugs.
Yeah, motherfucker better not come over here. I'm gonna tell you that shit.
But
Man.
yeah, but that's awesome, man.
Throw all this liquor
So
on
Mike,
his
let me ask you a question, man. So how do you feel about yesterday?
Again, I want to say thank y'all for what y'all do for us. Y'all was out there supporting the family. That means a lot, man. Y'all been there ever since y'all heard about it. Standing up for this family, man. So thank you again. Can't thank y'all enough, man, because y'all mean a lot to Tanika and his family. Yesterday was meaningful. A lot of important information was gave yesterday. A lot of information that the community still don't know going on 8 months later didn't know, So I
Yeah.
believe yesterday is giving us the opportunity to send this thing back up the flagpole that we can get killer Michael Shane Hill charged. Avery Crump, the DA, failed us. It didn't surprise us. I got a text that morning when Tanika was going to court to ask me to meet him up there. I done that. We sat there for about 2.5 hours. Finally, Tanika come out, and I still hear that same cry from her coming through that door. I still hear this mother having questions. Why is her son dead?
All right, so that we, the people are clear, Mike. What actually did
DA
Trump say? What?
DA Avery Crump said that she was going to allow the grand jury to do what she wasn't going to do. So that was either charge him or not charge him. But
Right.
we knew that right there when she said handing it over to the grand jury, it was going off the test of lies, not the testifiers, not the statements, because this is a bunch of lies. So that's what happened. The grand jury, they played a bunch of tapes for the grand jury to listen to, and that's where they went off of to not charge killer Michael Shane Hill that murdered Fred Cox at a church, shot him 4 times in the back. His body laid in the church. As Vivian said yesterday, it was somebody chasing them.
Yeah.
That man felt like when he came there, he had an opportunity to kill a black man when he heard those shots ring out.
So let's do this for people that wasn't able to attend the rally, and since stuff has came out about it. So like yesterday, I learned that the actual shooting that started, the drive-by shooting that started, was on the opposite side of the church.
Yes.
It possibly wasn't even aimed towards the church. It was possibly aimed to another residential neighborhood or something else going on.
Well, possibly it was just a gang type of ritual shooting the sky to really like frighten everybody at the funeral.
Okay. And then Fred was on the opposite side of the church in the parking lot area. Correct?
Yes.
And so when the shooting started, he was running trying to get people inside the church to protect people, to save lives.
Absolutely.
And the officer who was there,
he was running trying to get Vivian. Yes, he was trying to get Vivian.
Yeah. And the officer saw Fred saving lives and started shooting towards him and several other innocent people. So he was endangering other lives besides Fred. Am I correct about that?
Absolutely, because one of the bullets grazed Tavares.
And that's one of the things. That's one of the things that a lot of people don't know. That a little kid
got shot.
12-year-old. 12.
He got shot. He was grazed.
He was grazed.
Okay. Now, also come to find out that autopsy reports. First of all, at the scene, there was no firearm that Fred had. There was no gun residue. There was no gun oil. So, and I think that stuff can stay on your hands for a couple of days.
And so no drugs or alcohol in the system.
Yeah, and no drugs, no alcohol. They also found out that he wasn't affiliated with any gangs. He had friends that were gang members, but all of us have been associated or been around somebody that's in the gang. All of us have.
Or troublemakers.
Troublemakers, yeah. So he wasn't affiliated. He wasn't a gang member.
He's a father, a loving man that we found out. We've been hearing. He's a father. He's a loving man. He's a human being that did not.
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
And now I'm just trying to put all this together real quick for people who wasn't there. And the grand jury said that, first of all, the autopsy report declared it a murder because he was shot in the back. It was a homicide. And the grand jury of Guilford County said that it wasn't enough evidence to charge this man for murder, attempted murder, assault, inflicted serious injuries. If I'm correct, he ain't got charged with anything, correct?
Nothing. He's been on the force ever since this. He was
shot a 12-year-old kid, reckless endangerment. So this man did all this.
Well, he's no longer on the force, is he?
No, he's still on the force.
He's still on the force.
Okay.
So this man did all this, and for some reason, the district attorney of Guilford County and the grand jury of Guilford County decided not to charge this man with anything. But we supposed to eat that like, it happens. No, it don't happen. Because if the tables were turned, it would have been a black police officer shooting at a white kid running into the church, saving a white lady and her son. And that black officer shot a white kid in the back 4 times. Then that black officer will be in jail today.
Yeah.
I guarantee you will be in jail today. Right now,
he'll be in prison. He's already been to trial. Yeah. He'd have been found guilty.
If you go back a couple years ago, Minneapolis, I think it was in Minneapolis, it was a black officer, but he was from like African descent. A white lady ran up to the police car, startled him, and he shot her. You remember this?
Vaguely remember something
Yeah,
like that.
it was, and he shot the lady because she ran up to the car and scared him when all this other stuff was going on. I don't even think I don't think it took 3 months for him to go to trial. They found him guilty, sent him to prison. They fired him immediately, took him to trial, found him guilty, sent him to prison.
But they protect who they want to protect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They protect who they want to protect. Had the brother been one of them house brothers,
Say what you want to say.
I did. I did.
Say what you want to say.
I did. Let the liquor kick in
All right,
first.
I got you.
But you know what I'm saying? Had he been one of them bootlickers, they'd have found a way to cover, protect him. He'd have been able to resign, go to another department, something like that.
Yeah, you talking about 2017.
Yes.
Yeah, he got 12 and a half years.
But it was quick though.
Yeah, it got
There wasn't a whole lot of TV publicity about it. They kind of hurry up, guilty,
yeah.
automatically. But he lost his job almost instantly.
That's usually the way it goes.
Yeah.
That is usually the way it goes, man.
But the other cops, they killing us. They
Say
get
what you want to say.
They get suspended with pay. Get desk duty until everything comes out. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to get clear of the charges. Or they may just lose their jobs. And then they have to go against the civil suits. Or the state get the civil suit. But millions of dollars can't replace a life.
Right.
It can't replace a life, man. They trying to buy us off. They make these other stuff and try to buy us off.
They always try to pacify us and test our intelligence.
Yes. Hey man, for everybody that don't know, it's hard out here for us.
It's a war outside.
It's hard out here for us, man. It's hard.
But one of the ways to fight that war, man, is to be knowledgeable.
Yeah, and young brothers like you, man,
and your
16 years old, you're already in it. You know what I'm saying? It's people like you, brother, that's gonna change it. It's gonna change the world.
Brother Khalik is on fire, man. I met Brother Khalik in Elizabeth City. He walked up to me, a few little words. We exchanged Facebook stuff, and we've been connected ever since, man. I told him about this march, the rally we'll be having at High Point. Made sure yesterday I went out and picked him up. His family brought him up. I said, well, check with your mother and father if it's all right. I'll come get you on this rally. His parents made sure we met up in Outlet down in Melbourne. The young man came up, man. He's on fire, man. Tomorrow we'll be going down to Elizabeth City to stand with the Andrew Brown's family. Those that don't know, like these cases.
I was also at the rally yesterday.
Yeah, they was at the rally. But these cases, man, like we talking about Tanika and Michael. Tanika's dead. Fred Cox Sr. passed during this situation.
Yes.
Where I'm going with this is that Avery Kump and Killer Hill goes home to their family. Avery Kump and Killer Hill is having a peaceful life. Their life has not stopped. But Tanika's family, Tanika's grandbabies, Tanika's father, Big Fred's life, and that family on that side have stopped. They had to do some adjusting back to life. They have to find their way in life now. Mike, Tanika's husband, has to be there to comfort her in the time of her need. I salute this black king. Strong man.
Yes.
Supporting his queen. Because we can't say what this mother is going through. This mother is grieving. She lost her only child, and then the system failed her. It didn't surprise me that the system would fail her. Because we've been dealing with this for 400 years. And people ask, why do you do what you do? I do this because we are the voice for the voiceless. We are the voice for the family. This podium right here, we said is awesome. Because we can come on here and discuss things that News 2 ain't, The News
Yeah.
8 ain't, and Channel 12 ain't. You know what I'm saying? This is uncut. And
And
this is
speaking
what
of
needs to
them,
be.
they was out there yesterday for the first time.
Yeah. But
They
yeah,
always
man,
seem to show up during press conference, but when the family want answers, we can't find them.
we can't find them. And just 7 months, it took us that long to find out who the detective was.
We will.
7
That's
months
awful.
to find out who he is, who the murderer was. These things, man, that Fred shouldn't be there. Oh, there go Quando on here now. Fred shouldn't be there. Fred is a hero. Fred
Yes.
died doing what the police officer should have been doing, protecting people. If the thing is, if shots got rung out, I wouldn't be trying to shoot at nobody. I'd be trying to take cover to save my own life.
Absolutely.
Well, this is the thing. Their oath is protect and serve. Correct.
Shit.
So
Yes.
he
That's
should
what's
have
on the
been,
car.
if he was a police officer, a quote unquote real police officer.
Detective.
He still got it. He got that badge now.
But he
should
got
have.
more ranking as a detective.
He should have been running, trying to put people in the church
But why
Absolutely.
is the
instead of
detective?
pulling his darn gun out. That's
Why,
what he should have been doing.
why is the detective even at a funeral? A detective
Supposedly,
that's what he was
the
from
family
Davidson County,
requested.
right?
Yes.
So why is he even there?
Supposedly, the family requested him to be there for an investigation.
At a funeral?
Yeah.
And then all of this and so
So this is the thing.
we know who
If
it is, though.
If he's supposed to have been there, what should have happened is if they knew it might have been some gang-related stuff going on, High Point and Davidson County should have worked together and had more officers on the scene just in case some stuff broke out. Then
Yeah,
secondly, if the 911 caller called in, there's a drive-by going on. Why when there was cars leaving the scene, the cars that was coming to the scene
Didn't even
didn't
stop.
stop all the cars? There you go. Come on, man. They all working together. They all working. Fred's a hero. Fred should not be dead.
Now, according to what I heard at the rally yesterday, there was about 70 rounds.
70 rounds,
Fired.
one hit. Maybe
70
one
rounds
hit.
fired, and the only person hit was the little boy and Fred.
Absolutely.
Now, and
And the little boy is traumatized. Won't go to his grandpa's church. Won't believe in the church no more. Don't believe in the system no more. He shouldn't believe in the system because I don't believe in the system. The system ain't gave me no reason to believe in. He's at 12 years old. He lost all hope in the system. At 12 years old.
hey, that just mean he waking up a little early.
Yeah. And
But
we got babies.
also-
We got Fred's babies that's got questions.
Right.
As Sis said, granddaddy, Fred's granddaddy sat on the porch, said, "I'm waiting on Fred to come home."
I mean,
3 days
this whole
after-
family has been through a lot.
Yes.
This whole family has been through so much just in 7 months, and still no answers to, no justice, no answers. Just it seems like one big cover up from one department to another, which we should expect that. And it's real sad, man, that, like I said, this system is supposed to be for everybody, but it ain't for us.
Two systems.
It ain't for us. It ain't for us. It ain't for people of color.
Yeah, it's
It's
two
two
systems.
systems. It's
Two
two systems.
Two systems. I don't know if we talked about this once before, but I looked up the laws of like protecting yourself. If I'm sitting here on my porch right now and the mic comes up here and threatens me, or somebody come up here and threaten me and Mike, and we honestly feel like our lives are in threat, then we can go and do what we gotta do. We'll be justified, right? But if right now we're doing this show and some police officers come up here and they say, "What are y'all doing?" and we blase this, blase that, and we feel like our lives in threat, and we got the right to protect ourselves. If they have their badge on, if they have a uniform on, legally we do not have the right to protect ourselves. That is the biggest bunch of BS that I've ever in my life. if policing is a job, right? Policing, being a police officer is a job, then they come up on our porch and threaten us, and we can't protect ourselves, but we got to take what they give us. But just like working for the damn sanitation department or Burger King, they come up on this porch and they threaten us. We have the right to take their life if they threaten us. It is two laws. It's two sets of laws. Because you're a police officer, that doesn't give you the right to kill, destroy, beat up, assault whenever you want to. It doesn't give you that right. You work for us. We pay your salary. But for some reason, they have been programmed that they are above our lives, basically. They have been programmed and taught and taught and trained that their lives are more valuable than ours.
What color is the target they shoot at?
Say what now?
What color is the target they shoot at?
Black. It's black. It's black. It might have some dreads on it now. I mean, they might have changed it. I'm just saying, it might have some dreads on it. It might have Taco Bell. So, I mean, I ain't being racist or nothing, but it might be Hispanic because that's how it seems.
You speaking facts?
Yes, that's how it seems right now. Right now, it seems like we're the only ones targeted. And people can come up and say white people get killed by white cops all the time, right? But the white people that I see getting killed by white cops are either mass shooters or they shooting at the police officers.
The mass shooters don't get killed.
Some of them
They take the Burger King.
Yeah, they take them on life.
Take the Burger King.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, this is. How is it that anybody of color, is just blind to what's happening?
Say one thing for you, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
From the term minority or person of color means any or other race, white. So that could be black, Pacific Islander, or a Chinese person because they're not of white descent, or minority. Asians are minorities. So saying black people I feel would be more of a useful term, not going to run away from the fact.
Yeah. But okay, going back to that, they got the anti Asian bill passed.
Everybody getting the bill but us.
Before we got one.
That surprised you?
No, it doesn't because that's all about economics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all about economics. That's what
just dying. They ain't gonna give us nothing.
I'm just saying, but that part right there is about economics. That's all that is because they know if they keep crapping on them, then the countries that we owe so much money to is gonna call it.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're
talking. Understand? When we talking economics, ain't nobody built more shit here than we have.
I'm just saying that, but we don't. This country don't. This country is not in debt to us, which they are. They are in debt. They are in debt to us, but it's like Africa.
That's where all your minerals come from.
That's true, but where's more the debt? Most debt in the United States coming from China, Japan,
Japan.
That's where America's debt is at.
But look,
so if we lose them,
you take the minerals away from Africa. You cut that shit off from the world.
Oh yeah. Done.
You got the world at its knees because you gotta have that oil. You gotta have that coal.
But if you gotta think
you
about
still want that gold, them diamonds.
Think about
all that
Africa.
shit come from Africa.
I think about Africa though. Africa just became woke a couple years ago. They wasn't united. Now it's trying to get. They were controlled by white people. You know what I'm saying? They were controlled by white people until everybody broke off to their own countries. Now they have the power. Now they're gaining power. Not like China, Japan, Korea has. They got United States by the balls, and that's why they got their bill passed first. And that's all it is. That was just economics, man. If when we do the like the Black Fridays and stuff like that, where they say all black people don't spend a dime on this day or this weekend, don't spend nothing. If we really unified and did that, we would shut it down.
Now, say that word.
Unify?
That is the main word right there with us.
Exactly. But if we did that, it would shut it down. And they would have to recognize this Black Dollar is
Well,
powerful,
see,
man.
not just Black Friday, but
Every
fucking
day.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
today.
any day.
Yeah,
Yes.
every day.
You're right. You're
Today.
right. Yes.
We have to, that's the thing. We have to unify. And I probably shouldn't say this.
No, say what you gonna say.
I probably shouldn't, but
Man,
I'm
say
gonna
what you gonna
say it
say. Say
anyway.
what you gonna say.
We crabs in the barrel. We kill our own selves.
Trying to pull, yeah.
We try to support black businesses, but a lot of time them black businesses don't give you that customer service, or they got attitude when it's close to closing time or some shit like that. And yeah, I'm talking about the furniture store in Danville. And I hope the motherfucking help us see this shit.
Call it how you see it, bro.
Yeah, I hope the motherfucking help us see this shit.
And
Yeah,
that's
liquor kicking in.
But that's the problem. We oppress ourselves. Like we fight the system, and then we gotta fight our own kind. Like that's just so crazy. Like
Yeah, man.
brother and sister pull together.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, man. We gotta find a way to unify ourselves.
That's it, sis. We shut it down.
And some of the ones that just want to continue to be crabs in the barrel and hate on folks. I mean, it's people that hate on us just because we do this podcast. We ain't gained dollar the first doing this. We do it because we want to, but because we get a little bit of attention, or maybe more attention than the next person, people like to throw shade and shit.
So, and it be a lot of us too, man.
But it be us.
It be us that like,
bro. I know.
And that like old girl, the girl, the sprinter, Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yes.
It wasn't nobody but us throwing shade on her, man. That young lady is doing a beautiful thing. She's qualified for the Olympics. She got her own style. You gotta like that. You gotta support that, man. Because
as her tell me,
stuff like that, we all over the place.
Hey, said, I could have freed 1,000 more if they only. I freed 1,000, but I could have freed more if they only knew they was enslaved. A lot of our people do not know they enslaved out here. Man.
Don't even know.
Don't even know. I mean, literally, like watching this show today, some enslaved people on here that may just scan through it and get off of it. The people that's hating on this show is enslaved. That's why they hating. They are drinking the system's water. They are drinking the system's Kool-Aid. I stopped drinking the system's Kool-Aid. I'm woke. Y'all woke. Brother Khalid is 16. He's woke. And I hope other people are woke. Man, look. We got to wake up and fight together.
Yeah.
If we're not fighting together, we separating ourselves. And that's the problem. We separating ourselves, and that's what the system wants us to do, is divide ourselves, and then they accomplish everything they want to accomplish.
Right. All right, so Brother Khalid, I got a question for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, obviously, you're still in school, and you woke to the ways. What are your plans for the future, man? Because I really see an eagerness in you that you want to pass this message on to your brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
And I really hope that you follow that, whether you decide to go to college or whatever, man. I want you to, what's your plans for the future, brother? I know you ain't going to stop doing what you're doing.
Oh, no, sir.
I know you're going to continue. I know you're only going to get stronger.
Yes, sir. My plans for the future is it'll be liberty or it'll be death. And that's the way to go about it. And it's communication and comprehension between all black folks, especially between the young and the old.
Right.
Yeah,
man, we definitely got to bridge that gap.
Hey, go back to what you said, Brother Mike, about how, us as black people have been divided. And I said this once before on the show. In 1712, Willie Lynch.
Yeah. Oh.
Willie Lynch stood on the banks of Virginia and taught a few white settlers how to control thousands of blacks.
Yes.
1712.
Come on.
And till this day, and I'm gonna say, it might get sense, but we got niggas out here today.
Amen.
That's still following that 1712 speech.
Absolutely.
Right now. And
Yeah,
that is the problem.
that's the
That is
problem.
the issue.
That is the issue.
That is the issue.
Yeah.
And until, and I guarantee if you found 20 black men and asked them, do they know what the Willie Lynch speech was? Who was that? Bushwick Bill? We part of Get Him Up? What's that?
You got
They
Bushwick
would
Bill and
not
Goody
know.
Mob.
I'm just saying, Bushwick Bill, is it Goody Mob? Who is it?
It's
They
a lot of black folks that don't even know who Marcus Garvey is.
wouldn't even exactly. They wouldn't even know. But before that though, Willie Lynch wasn't even from America. He was Australian.
Uh huh.
He was an Australian slave owner.
What did
That
they do with the Willie Lynch?
hey, bro, he taught them. He taught a few white folk how to make black people hate each other,
Uh huh.
to separate, create division, create jealousy, and to make other black people look at different colors, shapes, sizes, and everything dislike each other and work against each other.
And they put
And
fear
that's
in
what's
the
happening today. You got black women talking about other black women because of the way they look, because of their hair, because of their style, their shape. You got black men going behind other black men trying to sleep with their wives, their girlfriends, destroying families. You got young brothers disliking each other because they stay on this side of town, they stay on this side of town, they wear this color, they claim this color. You got all this. You got families fighting over, man, this is my road. No, it ain't. I've been parking right there, parking spots. That letter to this day is the foundation of ignorance that our black people are suffering from. And until they actually,
man.
first of all, they need to read that letter. They need to read that letter, close their eyes, meditate, and see how what's going on in the world now is the same thing that he taught people in 1712.
Read that shit
Absolutely.
every time.
But see, and then another thing, like on that Willie Lynch is just like the prison system. They lock us black men up and they put fear in the system
Yes.
because the system is
Yes.
going to take care of the young lady.
Yes, absolutely.
But definitely, man. And I want to send a shout out to Ben Crump and Reverend Drumright, man, with very powerful words yesterday. I also want to send.
I see. I'll contact
What'd you
this.
say, Mike?
Now they want Sis Tanika wanted to know about Khalid. That's little Khalid.
Absolutely, I'll join, sister. Thank you.
Yes, and also Miss Shannon for her words, man. She always, when she got up there and just drew the line in the sand yesterday
Mm-hmm.
against that DA, man, that was, you could actually
Oh, sister.
all that hurt coming
Yes.
out.
So powerful.
You know what I'm saying? But it, when it came out, it wasn't, the anger, the tears,
Yes.
everything
Got
was
all
coming
it
out,
out.
man. And
Amen.
you could feel it while you were sitting there watching them, man.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
and the thing that I found real funny, man, is that I recorded the whole thing, and I'm standing right there, right behind the main news cameras. They kind of deboed their way up there in front of me, so I had to debo my space too. But the way she, when she was talking, man, you could see, it was a lady that was here. She was on the ground taking pictures for press, and she just kind of stopped taking pictures, and she kind of just, you could see she got caught up in Miss Shannon's words.
Oh man, we all did.
And it was
we
a
all
white
did.
lady.
I did. My
And-
wife.
But then I see the sister that's right beside me. We yelling, Fred shouldn't be dead, and other folks' names and stuff, and there's nothing from her. And I know she there to do a job. But this affects her too.
Right.
This affects her too.
Yeah. And let me.
Program,
Yeah.
man.
And how
Man,
long?
we got too many ass kissers in the media
Right.
of color any damn way.
Right. What'd you say, Khalid?
How long do they keep expecting us to look at our sisters and mothers, sit out there and cry out into the world, into a system like this? How long do they think we'll keep asking for justice? Like I said, it'll be literally, it'll be death. We won't keep asking.
We demand.
No, we ain't gonna keep asking.
Malik, I don't know if you ever followed. I know this is probably the first time you've been on the show. You haven't followed us, but
Please go.
we've been at this about a year now.
Okay.
And
Please go to the Facebook page and
follow us, man. Join
the group.
page. So and post whatever you post stuff. We put you on. So, but one of the things that we talked about on one of our earlier episodes over a year ago, we said it is a hidden civil war going on.
I don't know waitress at.
It is a hidden civil war.
No, I'm just playing.
And
I'm just playing, sis.
We, us brothers, Mike, you, we see it. We see the fourth. We on the front lines right now. We in the middle of this war. We know what's going on. We see it. We see the bullets flying. We see the explosions. We see the bodies. We see it.
Yes,
but then you got the rest of them that's just still got the blinders on, that think life is life. This is norm. This is the norm. If they wouldn't have been, if this would have happened, if they could have did this.
Come on, man.
The only thing that we guilty of is being black.
Being black.
That's it. That's it. What is there to be guilty of? It's nothing.
It's nothing. And a lot of our people are being conditioned in such a way that we care more about what's on our bodies than what's in our minds.
Yes.
A long time ago, that really got me when I began to become conscious, when I actually started to see everything for what it truly was. And social media, and even people that I was around, it baffled me, and I couldn't understand
it.
Yeah, man, it's
not only a physical war, but a psychological war going on.
Yes, man, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
A spiritual war going on.
Right.
Man, you know, it's to be like right now. I'm my heart is like overwhelmed, brother. 16 years old and being the man that you are, because you're a man. You're not a teenager, man. You're a man.
Thank you.
You're an African man, and just see how strong you are. I know your parents they gotta be so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
You say you ain't got a lot of friends. Well, you done made 2 more tonight.
yeah.
I appreciate you.
See,
really 3 more. The other one ain't here tonight.
You got 3 uncles right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
4. Matter of fact, you got 4 uncles because you got Mike. So you got 4 uncles right now.
Yes, sir.
That's there with you. Like we saw, and you see, we some big cats, man. We some oversized cats. We wear bigger than XL, so we some big cats.
I don't want no XL, but straight this medium right here.
And brother, I just want to what you were stating about Africa. Africa is actually slowly right now being imperialized by China economically.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They are.
That's true.
It used to be France. It started out from France.
Yes.
France lost it. Africa kind of separated itself, and now it's getting. Man, that's what I'm saying. People gotta. It's all this stuff is deeper. It's deeper than what is on the top.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
On the top is way deeper than that, and people don't understand it. But what they don't understand, and what our people need to understand, is that we are more valuable than what we think we are to this country. We are more valuable. People don't think we have value to this country. People's mindset is like,
you're correct.
I can wake up, you know what I'm saying? I can wake up in the morning, walk around with my pants hanging off, get up and get high every day. I can do this every night, go to work, not take care of my family, not provide for my kids, go out here and make babies with anybody and not do anything for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay. They got it. We as a people have got to understand and gain the knowledge that we are valuable.
Yes,
we are important. We are the true nation. You know what I'm saying? We are the true nation.
Yes, we are.
This country is African American.
People under the sun, baby.
This country is African American. God made it that way.
Yes, he did.
This is us. But people don't. We gotta get everybody up, man. We gotta wake them, brother.
Gotta wake them up.
You must understand this
Hey,
Look,
country.
you got some uncles, and you got an auntie. Oh man, you the grown family.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you got sis on. We can't forget
Matter of
sis.
fact, Sister Nikki, if she was on here,
Oh yes,
Yes,
yeah,
Lord.
you would love them. Yeah.
you would love them.
yes, man.
So I
I,
would say this country does not know what justice is. In this country, justice is for the rich and not for the poor. Justice is for the white and not for the black. Justice is right and wrong.
Go
And
ahead, bro.
this country never seen justice, and it never will until we do something about it.
Keep giving some education, young man. Come on, young soldier.
This country was built on imperialism and colonization and depriving black people of their freedom, equality, and justice. And it still is to this very day. But our people continue to be oblivious. And if not oblivious, they continue to contradict themselves into believing in the system and being conditioned by the system. So it's up to people like us, our people become politically mature and gain a political conscience so that we can fight back the system.
Hey,
I really
gotta
thank
ask you-
this brother and
Yeah.
brother Mon. If they would
Yes.
sit down and just have
I'm
a
telling
good
you, man.
conversation, man, that right there would be
Yes.
prime
That's
time
the setup.
TV.
That's
Them
the
two
platform.
together right
This
there.
is the
Platform, yeah.
That's the platform. Look, you got another uncle right here, Patrick Morgan. He in your
Okay.
area.
Okay.
Patrick
He's
Morgan,
in Chapel Hill.
attorney Patrick Morgan, man.
He's been with us since day
been with
one.
us since day one. A civil rights activist. He would
Absolutely.
walk with us. He would talk with us, and man, Pat is our brother. I'm telling you. Not to
Shout
mention
out to
he
Pat.
is
Shout out to
a Ram.
Pat.
He is a Reason Senior High School Ram.
Yes.
Go
Not to mention
Rams.
that, but Pat, man, we love you, Pat, man. We got to get you back. But brother, we're gonna set you up with brother Amon. We're gonna get this platform. I'm telling you, that's gonna be astronomical, man.
So,
It's
brother
gonna be
Mon,
right
if
there.
you are watching, if you happen to see this, man, you know we definitely want you back on the show. I think this young brother would be somebody that you and him could have a great conversation with.
Yes.
You know, I see a young brother that has knowledge, but always thirsting for more knowledge, and that's always appreciated with me, man. To see young folks, you know, doing things out of the norm is not just. It ain't about sports. You know, it's about learning things that's really gonna help you in life and help you understand this world and in this community. Um, but brother Mike, man, I wanna get your feelings on Reverend Drumright, man. He said some very powerful things yesterday, man. And to be honest, that was my first time seeing him live and hearing him live. You know, I've seen videos and stuff of, you know, when he was in Alamance County doing work. And speaking of that, I want to send a special shout out to Miss Mallory Thornton. She's been doing great work with Elizabeth City.
She's an amazing.
Yeah, she's been down lately, but she's coming back. So definitely want to send a shout out to Mal. Mal, if you're watching, you know we got your back. Just hit us up if you need us. You need to come on and spread the word. We got you. But yeah, Mike, getting back to Reverend Drumright, man. He like I said, that was my first time really seeing him live and hearing him speak live, being there in the moment. Let me just get your feelings on that, man. You too as well, young brother.
Okay.
Drumright for the young next generation. J4ENG, just for the next generation. He's traveled
Put
over
it out there.
for a while. I think since 2000. I might be wrong, 17 or 18. Might be 18. Wherever there's been bodies, been gunned down, murdered in our streets, unarmed black men, unarmed queens. He has been there for that cause. Yesterday, he put it out there as it should have been put out there, how this young man was murdered. how the system has let us down so many times, how they have tried to just really make families just have to go through so much and don't deserve to have to go through all this to find accountability. I don't like the word justice because we never get justice, but accountability. So
Right.
everything that Drum said yesterday um, was needed to be said.
Right. Right.
If I were to say, I think maybe been the best speech I maybe have heard him say since I've been working with Drum Right. Um, he's fighting for young people. He's fighting the same fight that me and you and everyone else that we intertwine with out here in our communities for accountability. It's for it to be treated equally. It's for it to be looked at the same and not looked at because of my color, not to be looked at because of my hair, not to be looked at because of what I wear, but to be looked at like I'm a human being.
Right.
As you seen the shirts yesterday, it said my skin shouldn't be a crime.
Mhm.
The color of my skin shouldn't be a crime. The color of Fred's skin color shouldn't have been a crime because he was at the safest place that you can be at in the world, at a church,
Supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
supposed to be
But
doing what the officer should have been doing, saving lives. So
apparently,
whatever, huh?
well, I was gonna say apparently when the other side got different shit on their mind, the church ain't no safe place because
Facts, yeah.
we didn't. We all know the story of Dylan Roof. You can't help
But
but think about that anytime you pull up the Burger King.
Yes, sir.
I
But go
can't.
ahead, man.
But yeah, everything Drum Right put together as brought to the table yesterday, man, was great, man. Was needed to be put out there and laid out there and let people go home and dissect it, man. I hope that the cameras didn't take that and flip it and use that what he said for everybody, everybody's words, man. The best words though, I seen God move and sis, man. You know, he bottled up her tears, her pain, and her suffering for those 8 minutes yesterday and allowed her. I mean, for 8 minutes, any other conference I've seen her, she haven't been able to deliver a message how she wanted to. But yesterday, I seen God's hands.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we saw God's hand.
He
God's
said,
hand was working on Sister
yeah,
Tanika
he
to
calmed it. He settled it.
deliver. Yes. You know, he
Well,
said, I'll draw your tears. He drawed them up
Yeah, he
yesterday.
settled it down.
well,
That's it.
brother Mike, me, you, and Demetrius, and I'm not sure about the young brother here. We've all played sports. We played football, and when we on our home turf, we turn into something different. Yesterday, Miss Shannon was on a home turf,
Yeah.
and we felt all that rage come out in her speech, but it came out in a way where she spoke nothing but truth,
Nothing but truth
and she spoke directly
to them individuals.
to the individuals that needed to be spoken to.
Yes. To the system, the crooked system.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We can't just hear what she said. We had to feel what she said.
Absolutely. Facts.
absolutely.
Facts. Like you said earlier, man, them people, everybody out there should have been chanting. Everybody out there should have
Yeah,
been involved.
Yeah,
should have been.
Especially if you was black and I don't care about working for the media or whatever.
yeah.
You shouldn't have had a reason not to say something
Not to
yesterday.
speak.
But Fred's a hero.
Hero.
But I hope that yesterday some of the ones that wasn't aware became aware. I hope that when they got home and was able just to relax and just rethink the day, that it settled in their spirit. For one, the hurt that a mother would go through losing a child, or a father would go through losing a child, the the ripples, that causes in a family. This 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 man, Fred, got killed, and his father was so heartbroken that he died.
Come
Yes.
on. Come on.
You know, the mother, the grandchildren, the friends, the extended family, non-related family, because we all a non-related family. We are not we're non-related family, man. We all family now.
We related.
But
We related.
yeah, but I'm just saying the ripples that these
Yeah.
actions cause. You know what I'm saying? I hope that some of us that was there, or some of us that looked at it, or is looking into it, or trying to research it, just sitting back and just letting it marinate in their spirit, man, and really understand what's really going on. Because that's when you sit back and you consciously think about the pain that someone else is feeling. I mean, consciously, when you sit there and put yourself in that situation, you feel that pain. You might not experience that pain, but you feel what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You feel what they're going through. You can feel it, like, because you start thinking about, what if that was me?
Yes.
What if that was
I
mine?
about the courtroom.
Yeah, what if that was mine? Like, how would I act? How would I feel? What would I want out of it?
You some smoke in the motherfucking city if it was me. I'm gonna say.
But
And we have to understand that it is us at the same time, because if this system doesn't destroy you physically, it'll destroy you mentally.
yes, and it does, man. And until people start really just put yourself in their shoes,
Mm.
and it don't take a day, it don't take an hour,
Fact.
because the pain that their family is feeling, put yourself in their shoe for 1 minute.
1 minute.
Put it in there for 1 minute, and you can feel that pain. You can feel it resonate in your body. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing you're gonna do is think about, what if that was me and mine?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then that pain is just gonna overwhelm you, and that's gonna wake you. I feel like that'll wake some people, but then it's still some people that, man, well, that ain't gonna never happen to me. My kids know better. No, your kids can know better, and it still won't stop them from doing it. It still won't stop the police officers from doing it. It ain't gonna stop them, because they don't know better.
Fact.
They the ones who feel like they got the right to do this. They can do it.
And touching on that, man, as Mike says, there's no good cop in a crooked system.
No good cop.
No good crop.
We we still haven't seen the High Point Police Department, or was it Davidson County's
Davidson
Sheriff's
County.
Department, whatever.
Nope.
We haven't seen those quote unquote good officers come out and speak on this. What the fuck? Go ahead.
Like Tanika said, not to cut y'all, but like Tanika said, DA Avery Crump called her one time talking about a courtesy call. A courtesy call.
Ain't no country boy.
First of all, we in the country. We out on the porch. Lamont about to step on this bug that's about 2 inches long.
Oh Lord.
We done had to keep our eye on this 30-pound bullfrog sitting on the porch.
So look, man, just I mean, Mr. Nika, man, me and
That
my
whole family, man.
yeah,
That
the
whole
family, me, myself, my family, my wife, my kids, man. Our hearts go out to you for being the strong black woman that you are, and
Black queen.
accepting it, not just accepting this.
Fact.
A lot of times we people will just accept this, like, it happened, it's over now, and we can do. But no, you're not. Still fight, and we're gonna fight with you to the end, until the end. And I don't see the only end is for that white man to go to jail.
Killer Michael Shane Hill.
Michael said he go to jail. That's the only end. That's the only. And that's no satisfaction. That's the only end.
DA Avery Crump voted out. Those are two things that we pushing for.
Two things. Now, let me ask you a question. I don't know. Is that one of us? Is that one of them?
That's one of us.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, hold on. She got a black shell with a white inside, so let me put it like that. Then.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah. They got them Easter bunnies. On Easter, they got the little different color flavor on the inside. That's what she is. She chocolate on that.
God almighty.
Hey, I gotta call her how I see it.
Oh my
Got
God.
to. Got
You
to.
know what?
Going to. Hey, I ain't gonna black water down my blackness for nobody, man. I'm black and I'm proud.
Absolutely, brother.
But yeah, she's supposed to be one of us.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
One thing that you and I must understand that this is the same system was 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 150 years ago, till this day. I don't want to hear anything about the civil rights legislation of 1964 or 68. That legislation was to deceive you and I that they racism was illegal and that it didn't exist anymore, when in actuality it's still here today.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
hidden. And that's why I will continue to fight with Sister Tanika. And
Absolutely.
right now it angers me so bad. I'm willing to do anything to help this system get justice,
Anything.
to get accountability, like Brother Michael said, by any means necessary.
Absolutely. And I back him on that, man. Look, we support Tanika. We support these babies that Fred left back. We support Grandma Mary, Granddaddy. We support all the family. Let me tell you something. I don't do this for the lights, the cameras, the publicity, and none of that. I do this for the voice, for Fred and Big Fred now, and Tanika that's living.
Yes.
That's what we do this for. Because we are the voice for Tanika and her family. Tanika shouldn't have to carry all this, and Tanika don't have to carry all this. Like she tells me, slow down, Mike. There's no time to slow down. In the Army, when I was in the service, we slept about 4 or 5 hours a day. No time to be sleeping. This is a marathon. So what you do is you jog, you pace yourself. It's not a sprint. So what we're going to do, we're going to pace ourselves, and we're going to keep our foot on their necks. Fred shouldn't be dead. Fred was unarmed at a funeral and lost his life saving Vivian and Tavares. So as long as the Lord keep breathing in lungs in my body, Brother Khalik's body, my brother Mont's body, my brother Demetrius' body, my brother Timmy's body, and other brothers that I work with, man, we are going to fight for Tanika and her family to get the accountability that they deserve for Fred Jr. and get the accountability that Big Fred was wanting. The day he passed 3 days after D.A. Avery Crump didn't do her job. The father passed 3 days after of suffering from depression of losing his child.
That was heartbreak. That was his heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
You
That was
know, we
heartbreak.
heard Big Fred. Big Fred
Heartbreak.
spoke out at the press conference right after D.A. Avery Crump let us down. He just blurted out. That was his last word about how he felt about his son being murdered at the church right across the street where we was doing that press conference. And then the sorry church wouldn't even allow Tanika and the family to do anything at that church. So that's put Living Water Baptist Church on blast. The pastor haven't even reached out to this mother.
Go ahead and testify with it.
I ain't even reached out to this mother, but it's a place where they supposed to show love and care to the people. Where this one you supposed to be comforting a queen in the time of her need, where her son was killed at your church. Her body was laying in your church. They had put a visual, something in memory of Fred outside the church. It mysteriously got picked up, and they wanted to have a meeting with sis. All these things, you know. Then they told Tanika she need to apologize about her outrage. Apologize. It's not time to apologize. When will the system apologize? We don't need their apologies. But when will the system apologize for their nonsense?
As Miss Shannon said yesterday, ain't no more apologies.
Ain't no more apologizing. No. We demand
let's one more thing. So man, first of all, Fred should not be dead, and we will continue
should not be dead
until justice is served, and one way or the other, justice will be served either by man or God. God don't like ugly.
Amen.
The DA is ugly.
Amen.
Grand jury is ugly.
Amen.
And the police department is ugly than some, you know what.
Some.
But
let's
talk about it. 22.5. 22 and a half. 22 and a half. for murder.
Oh, you talking about Chauvin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
22 and a half. Still got charges pending, federal charges pending.
And may not do with 15.
May not do with 15.
And let me just say this. If he don't do with 15, I hope it's the damn hardest 15 years of his
Hey.
life.
I hope they get this man a half a gallon of cherry or strawberry Kool-Aid to drink, and the packs that he can have his lips as red as they can be. He can have some eyeshadow on. No Vaseline.
Hey, did you see that one meme where it said, "I heard you love being on your knees"? Yeah, I ain't see
Yeah.
that. I ain't see that.
Hey, I hope they put him in there with how many of y'all watch Godfather Harlem? You ever watch Godfather Harlem?
Yes, sir.
There's a brother on there called Big D Billy. And so what
Liquor kicking in now.
yeah, it is. Anyway, when Bubby Johnson wanted to torture somebody, he would kidnap him and he would call in Big D Willie. So Big D Willie would do a thing to him till they told him what he wanted to hear. I hope they put him in cell, Block D, with Big D Willie.
That's the thing. You know, now that he's been sentenced, where is he gonna serve his time, man?
He gotta go to state
I doubt
penitentiary.
he go to
He
state
gotta go to state
penitentiary.
penitentiary.
I doubt it.
They protect the custody.
They gonna protect him because they
Man,
know what's gonna happen if they put him in gin
All
pot.
right, let's
Man, that 22 and a half is, I know guys that got life sentences for a kilo of crack. I done time with them. Ain't never had no charges. First charge ever, court life for a kilo of crack. I done time with these guys out in Florida, out in South Carolina, man, in the federal penitentiary. Never had a charge, got life sentences.
First of all, what people don't understand, when they give you 25 years, that's life. Basically, they say 25, that's life.
How you ever heard 22 and a half? I ain't never.
I ain't never heard 22 and a half, brother.
I ain't never.
Never in my life.
Never.
What? You could have just gave him life. Give him life.
Well, just gave him 22.
Life without life in 1 month. Give him life in a day.
Now keep in mind,
Life in 6 hours.
keep in mind, if all of America didn't see that video, he probably
He never
wouldn't
got
have
a conviction. He
wouldn't have got that.
Yeah. It's awful, man. Oh, we lost Mike. Mike will be back on. What you think about the 22 and a half, bro? Khalid?
I'm a firm believer you reap what you sow, and what you put into the world, you should get back. You gave death, so you should get death.
Yeah.
And just as for the killer of Michael Shane Hill, no offense to the family or anything, but I'm a firm believer in you reap what you sow.
Yes.
And we do not get justice, we must take justice. I'm a firm believer in that. So, for that being, we should do anything to get justice for ourselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Keep taking.
We got brother Mike back.
Yeah,
now.
we got Mike.
But
Okay.
22 and a half is not. It's more like a pacifier.
Yeah.
It's more like a pacifier, man. It's, you know, it. As I just said a moment ago, if that video wasn't there, there wouldn't have been any conviction.
That, and I also believe that verdict. I mean, to me, the money is the root to all evil.
Yeah.
Money is. It's that them charging him. That was economics.
Oh, yeah.
They would have burned that city to the ground.
Yeah.
It's economics. If they hadn't gave him anything more, less than 20 years, they'd have burnt that city to the ground. And they know it. And I'm not sitting here promoting violent protests.
No, you just called him. Now you see.
I'm not sitting here like promoting burning down Walmarts or stuff like that.
I'm saying
But
it's
at some point in time,
the system.
Something is
that
going
pocket's
to
gotta be
happen.
hurt. That pocket's got to be hurt.
Yes.
When you hurt their pockets, that's when justice start coming in and change.
As I said before, these civil suits that people are having to file because they can't get criminal justice, these civil suits needs to be in the hundreds of millions.
Yes.
It shouldn't be 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be in the hundreds of millions, and this money needs to come directly from that police department.
Yep.
When you start holding those departments accountable for everything,
Facts.
things will straighten up a little bit. Because the
There's no
taxpayers have,
consequence for them.
it's no
There's no
consequence.
consequence.
I'm sure Chauvin still has his pension or whatever. Take that. That needs to go to the family. You did everything in the world. You chased O.J. Simpson for damn near 20 years before you tricked him and got him.
Still chase him. Still taking money from him.
You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be no different. It shouldn't be no different other way around. And we all know O.J. was, he wasn't about the black folk till they got in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But we stood behind him.
Yes, we did.
We stood behind him because we saw a fucking system. Excuse my language, but
So
we keep it 100 here.
if the glove don't fit, you bust it.
Yeah, we seen the system getting ready to screw OJ over. We saw the system, with Rodney King before that. All 4 officers got off. Still ain't served a day in jail for that. So we got a long, long way to go. But as the young brother said earlier, we got to stop asking for justice. We got to start taking it.
Absolutely. It'll be liberty or it'll be death.
Zimmerman's still running around here acting the fool.
To this day.
That was the mistake right there.
Because they create animals when they do that. If you allow these people to get away with it, they tasting blood.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next person see it and they can do it.
For everybody that's watching this,
And I know y'all sitting there watching the BET Awards and shit. That's why you ain't tuning
Amber
in.
Geiger, I think I'm saying her last name right.
That's the one that went into the
Ran
wrong
into
apartment,
the wrong
right?
apartment.
Oh,
went into
yeah.
apartment.
She didn't give it what, 10?
10 years.
Well, yeah. And Deontay Wright's sister was there, and the lady had 26 years on the force, mistakenly grabs her gun.
That wasn't no mistake.
No, I know. She says she mistaken and grabbed her gun and thought it was a taser. Your gun and your taser on 2 different sides.
Yes.
This sister said yesterday she lost 30 pounds since her brother's been killed. Murdered. Let me say not killed. This ain't a kill. It's not killed. We ain't saying killed, no. They are murdered. These people are being murdered in these streets. This is modern day lynching. Fred was modern day lynched in the street. All right. Deontay Wright, George Floyd, Andrew Brown family was there. His sister and his brother was there. Still fighting for accountability. Because when they rolled in with that search warrant, they rolled in ready to kill. They didn't roll in to serve a search warrant for some drugs.
Trust me, they know where their gun is. I mean, you know where your taser is, you know where your gun is.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to know. You know what you're reaching for. You know what you're reaching for.
For some tags. His tags was expired. Like they said during the COVID area, that all these things were shut down. So you know that he might have some expired tags, or registration and stuff like that. He did his life.
I ain't gonna act like I ain't rolling around without bad.
Yeah, we all didn't have.
Oh, but and the only thing you do is take my plate. I'm gonna still drive off.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably putting too much information out there. But
even to the point of her pulling him over, it wasn't justified for her to even tase him.
No,
because after this, a video came up where it was like a 60 or 70-year-old white man in Florida was at the gas station, and the police officers were there, and he pulled the gun on the police officers in his car.
Oh yeah,
and they begged this man, please, sir, please don't make us do this. I mean, for minutes they pleaded with this guy until he finally the guy shot, and they had to shoot him. Man, if that would have been a black man, as soon as they would have seen the gun, they would have lit it up.
Well, they done that to you. Was it a Marine or an Army guy?
Yes.
Yeah, not to what was Virginia Beach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But did you see the video after when he was talking to him, basically saying like this can go either one way or the other. One way you can get in your car, you can go on home, or the second way, I can give you a citation for this, and we still have to go. What?
Right.
I'm like, I mean, I wanted to go find this dude and just curse him out, man. Like, really, dude, you done assaulted this man, and you gonna give him an ultimatum, like what he want to do? Man, it's the system is so, bro. It's police departments, law enforcement, and I ain't gonna sit here and say all law enforcement,
No.
but law enforcement have programmed these, and I'm gonna just say they cowards, they punks, they people that got bullied in school, got their lunch money taken,
Yeah.
got the girlfriend taken. Something happened. You came up short somewhere, whether it was in the classroom or bedroom, one of the two. So you came up short somewhere, and you decided I'm gonna walk around with a gun because I'm in charge of the law.
I mean, understand that that's a profession. That's a profession that you choose. You're choosing to be a peace officer. You're not choosing to be a vigilante. And if you go out there to be a vigilante, that's the choice that you're making. You're hiding behind that shield. You're hiding behind that gun. It's when I go to the gym, I see these cops working out. They get a whooped ass if someone was to break off. It's a lot of situations where people getting killed could be avoided. And I'm not just talking about black folk, I'm talking about people in general. It could be avoided. I mean, are you not being taught hand-to-hand combat in the academy? Or are you just being taught just to pull and shoot and we'll cover for you? Because that's what it seems like.
Just people skills, man. Just people skills. That's all it takes is people skills. Knowing how to de-escalate a situation, knowing how to talk to somebody, and understand.
Ma'Khia Bryant, that situation has been de-escalated.
Yes, just knowing that, hey, man, I know you're having a bad day. Let's just talk. What's going on?
Like Marcus Smith, his family was there. This man was hog-tied. He was never under arrest. He called them looking for some assistance, and they done hog-tied him after that because he was crying out for help. He had asked for some help. This man was hog-tied and died in the custody of GPD.
Man.
Tasha Thomas, our local. We have a sister that died in GPD court at jail.
Nothing about it.
Tasha Thomas.
Yes.
That's our local.
Make sure we understand that GPD being Greensboro.
Not Graham. But Graham's dirty too because they got one of our law enforcement from Reedsville down there. But yeah, when we say GPD is Graham Police Department, so they got a lot of bodies on their hand, man. Tasha Thomas and Marcus Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a reoccurring picture that constantly keeps happening, and we need to do things to stop it. That goes back to the people that we vote in office.
Right.
Because when things like this happen, like at the rally yesterday and the march a couple of months ago, where are those politicians at?
They need to be held accountable
to support these families. They never show up. Those politicians that want that vote every couple of years, they never show up. And I'm gonna take it a step further. A lot of these religious folks, they never show up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is stuff that affects the masses of the community.
Like Brother
It
Malcolm
affects.
said, yeah, it'll be
Go
the
ahead,
ballot.
brother. Would you say it again?
Like Brother Malcolm said, it'll be the ballot or the bullet.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And there comes a point in time when you and I must understand that when you become a police officer, any type of law enforcement, you have a job to do, and that is domestic imperialization and colonization and depriving the people of their equality and justice.
Yeah. I guess we need more Andy Griffins out there. All right, man. Looks like we lost Brother Mike again.
I think
I
he
think he's sitting right there, man.
I thought he's back in,
Is
right?
he back?
Yeah, I got you.
We can go ahead and end this thing in a little
right.
bit, man. All right, Brother Mike, you back with us?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we
man.
got you. All right, man. We coming to the end of the show, man. So as always, as you know, we like to end the show with some words from everybody. So, young brother, since you the new cat, man, we gonna let you go first. The stage is yours. Say how you feel how you say it, and don't hold back.
Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. Brothers and sisters, we must understand that today justice is due. It is overdue, and you and I must attain justice, freedom, and equality by any means necessary, because it's due. Like I said a few moments ago, it'll be liberty or it'll be death. And Fred Cox, Brown, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, they're just one of the many 400 million African Americans deprived of their freedom in America. America has never seen justice, and America does not know what justice is. 158 years after our so-called emancipation, look where we are now. That was a deception. That was to pacify us. And to this day, we're being pacified, and we are still being deceived. And now it's time to stop and become politically mature and become politically conscious. Thank you.
Appreciate
I
you,
agree
brother.
with you wholeheartedly, brother. And we want to say thank you for being with us tonight, man. Like Demetrius said earlier, man. We know your parents are extremely proud of you. Our first time meeting you, man. We're extremely proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let up off that gas. No matter
Not.
no matter what they try to say, what the naysayers try to come at you with, don't let off that gas, brother. You got three uncles on this show. You got Uncle Mike.
Yes,
We got your back, no matter what.
Appreciate you, bro.
Anytime, like I said, go to Facebook and look for the group. We said what we said. It's spelled as one word, but if you put it in, it should come up.
Matter of fact, Mike will probably send you an invite. Mike will send him an invite to the
Yeah.
group.
And anytime you got something you want to post or whatever, you post it. Like I said, we don't hold back here.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
If you want to send me a friend request, man, you look up Lamont Jones.
Both of us, man.
Look up Lamont Jones, and that's a personal friend request there.
Absolutely.
So the door is open to you, brother. Keep your foot on that gas.
Thank you.
And keep grinding.
Absolutely.
All right, brother Mike. Floor is yours, brother.
Man, I just want to say thank y'all for this platform y'all started a year ago, man. A big shout out to y'all three, man. I know y'all probably don't get it enough, but man, thank y'all. Definitely thank. I looked out there and I was going to the truck to get some water. I seen bro had his whole family out there. I said, like, look at this. He called me. He said, man, I'll be coming from the football, man, but I get there. I'm thinking just him. I looked out, I seen Cicely Queen and the Prince and the Princess. So salute to that, man. Thank you, Mike, for recording everything. Thank Big Timmy. He's been there every time there's been an event. I want to definitely send out some love to y'all, man. We thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for creating this platform, man, because it's needed to get out information in our communities that's not going to be watered down and washed down. It's gonna be straight up and straight out. So first, I want to say salute to y'all. Thank God for y'all, man. Really, really appreciate y'all three kings, man. Y'all something special to the community, man. So thank you. Thank our brother Khalid, man, 16, man. Thank God for putting him in my life, man. I appreciate this young man. He inspires me ever since I met him, man. So I'm here with him. That's like, I know you talking about his uncle, but we like brothers, man. That's my brother now. Like he gonna educate me, I'm gonna educate him. Iron sharpens iron. So we in this thing together. Like he said, man, we in this thing for liberty or death. It's one of the two, man. We're going all the way with it, baby. It's all gas, no brakes.
It's war.
It's war out here, baby. Hey, I stay ready for war. Thirdly, I want to say, man, I love my sister Tanika and my brother Mike and their family. This family haven't rest since November the 8th. I want to say they sat out there 6 hours, not even knowing if that was her child under that white sheet. 6 hours. 6 hours, not even knowing if that was her child. With 7 months waiting on the system, DA Avery Crump to charge murderer Michael Shane Hill. That's what he is. He's not a detective. Because if he was a detective, he'd have been saving lives out there. So his name is Murderer Shane Hill out of Davidson County. This mother can't sleep. So DA Avery Crump and Michael Murderer Shane Hill, family ain't going to be able to sleep. Every Friday, we will fight for Fred Fridays. Every Friday, somewhere in a location. In High Point, in Greensboro, in Winston, wherever Quan and them pick to go, we will have boots on the ground fighting for Fred every Friday. If it changes to some more days, we'll add some more days. But right now, it's Fight for Fred Friday. So I need those that can, those that's able, those that want to fight for this mother and this family, for Fred's babies, for accountability that we must get in our community, and not just for Fred, for these families that was there yesterday, Deontay Wright family, the Brown family, the Smith family, Ahmaud Arbery for Jogging Black. These families, the hashtag names is listed so long. We must not forget fighting for Big Fred that died 3 days. 3 days after he found out that DA Crooked Avery Crump was not going to sentence murderer Michael Shane Hill. Put that man to an early grave. Put that man to his early death. Tanika decided to bury both of them beside each other. Salute to that queen, strong Black queen. Salute to that king that supports her, Michael Shannon. He doesn't get enough credit, but salute to Michael Shannon. We appreciate you, king, because you hold the fort down. You in the back. You in the back doing everything that this queen needs, and we say thank you. Thank you, Quanda. Thank the family that support Tanika. Thank everybody that came out yesterday support. We want to thank Romanucci for coming in off his busy schedule. Ben Crump on his busy schedule. Drum right. Pastor Thomas, Jimmy Adams, NAACP. Thank everybody that contributed to yesterday. Everybody that helped out with signs, helped out donating water, helped out getting these flyers out, helped out getting the word out. I want us to continue. We need to flood social media with Fred Cox information. If you can do it every day, that'll be great. Yeah. Every day, something needs to be put out about Fred. Fred was a hero. Fred did not deserve to die. Fred saved Tavares and Miss Vivian's life. It could have been them. It would have been them. Tavares was grazed by the bullet. So it would have been him if Fred wouldn't have been doing what he was doing. I'm going to close with this. On Fridays, we're fighting for Fred.
Yep.
I hope you get there and fight with us in these streets. You shouldn't be tired. You feel tired mentally, but don't be tired in your heart. Your heart should yearn for Tanika. Tanika can't sleep. Tanika can't rest. Tanika can't ride around the city and be comfortable. So guess what? You need to support this lady, support this family, support these babies that have questions about where their daddy is. So every Friday, unless it's changing because of weather or something that the FCLM changes, we will have a rally somewhere fighting for Fred. Fred was a hero.
That's it, man.
All right, and on another note, man, the family of Ahmaud Arbery was supposed to be there yesterday, but
Oh yeah,
I understand they was in a car wreck on the way. So I want to send my
yeah.
prayers out to that family for a speedy recovery. I hope everything is okay. Um, we definitely appreciate them trying to make the effort to be at the rally yesterday. But things like that happen sometimes. So I just want to send my prayers out to that family. I know. I think that case should be coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, they got federal charges.
So I'm really hoping that family gets due justice.
Oh, and two more things. Hold on. I meant to give a shout out to Jason Keith, the attorney of Greensboro, and the attorney out of Elizabeth City that was there for Andrew Brown's family. A big
Yeah.
shout out to them too for being there.
Yes. All right, fellas, man, we're gonna let y'all go. We definitely appreciate you guys coming on tonight, man. Uh, please keep us in mind, because Mike, we're gonna come back to you. And young brother, we definitely gonna be looking for you again in the future, man, to come back on.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all have a good night,
You
brothers.
gentlemen have a great
Black
night.
man, appreciate y'all.
Brothers, thank you.
Appreciate you. Right, bro.
So, man, July 13th is Brother Fred's birthday, if I'm correct. I vow, me personally, my family, we will not spend $1 of our money on that day. We got to hit them in the pockets. And I'm going to press the issue that us as a people in Guilford County, Rockingham County, not spend a
North
dollar.
Carolina.
Well, we'll start here. We start here. We need to start here. Let's start here. Start here and let them know. Let them know right now in this area that we need to push this. I'm gonna come up with a flyer and I'm gonna post it on the thing. And I want all y'all to share it on July 13th, which is on a Tuesday, I think. Let me look at my calendar. Um, yeah, it's on a Tuesday. Um, Tuesday after next. That I will not spend $1, 1 quarter, 1 dime, 1 nickel,
1 penny.
1 penny of
Since we got a change shortage, shit.
of anything that I earn for my family. And my family, I can guarantee you that I can get my family board. I have a big family, and it may just be my family that do it. I honestly, it starts small, and I will promote this. Um, I will honestly promote this to on July 13th, starting in Rockingham and Guilford County, not to spend 1 red cent. Um, just keep it. Just stay in your house that day. Just don't
Make it a
boost.
family day.
Make it a family day. Don't
Cook.
boost. Yeah, don't boost this economy. Hurt the pockets, because that's where it starts. People don't understand it, but when you start taking money from them. When you start hurting their pockets, that's when change happens. Because systematically, they think they got control because they got the money. Let them know that they don't have the money. We have the money. So on July 13th, I vowed I will not. Now, if I gotta get gas on the 12th, I get it on the 12th. But on July the 13th, I will not spend 1 red cent in honor of Brother Fred and for this movement. To the family, Miss Tanika, Uh, my heart to this day, my heart still goes out to you and your family, to your husband, man. I appreciate you being the man that
Strong,
you are,
strong king.
supporting her. You know, a lot of times us as men feel like we have to take the forefront and carry the fight for our wives and our children, and then sometimes we just have to be strong for them and have that balance to just understand the hurt that they're going through and just being that support system. So I commend you, brother, for being a positive, strong black man. Um, my heart aches for that family. Um, I wouldn't know how to react. I wouldn't know what to do. I would be literally out of my mind if that was mine. Um, for people that know me, that's close to me, me and my oldest son, we don't have the best relationships, but that's my son, and he's my oldest. And I love him to today, to the day I die. Um, and if something was to happen to him, I would be fighting for him the same way, regardless of our relationship. Um, any of my daughters, my youngest son, I mean, it would be the same way with them. I couldn't imagine that. Um, but to the family, my family supports you. We're there with you. Um, when I mentioned it to Sister like, "No, we gotta go there." She said, "What time is your practice?" I had football practice from 1 to 3, about 3:05. If anybody know me, know Mike, we love football. We love it. Football teaches.
Teaching the
We
game.
feel about we feel like football teaches you more than just a sport. It teaches you life principles. It teaches you how to overcome, and I love it. And I get overwhelmed with it. I mean, extremely overwhelmed with it, and I'm working on that. But at it was like 3:10. Cicely come into the practice. We're like, yeah, we got to go. You know what we supposed to be. We got to go. And I just truly like want to thank my wife for supporting me, supporting this cause, and just being the woman, the queen that she is. Us bringing our kids, letting them know, hey, it's bigger than just the Hope family. It's way bigger than just the Hope family. We're people. We're all the people. And these are the things that we have to look out for and be conscious of. But to my brother right here, Mike, man, I love you, bro. 1 year kicking, going strong, still going strong. 1 year for the platform and 40 plus years is this brotherhood.
Shit, first day of sixth grade, baby.
First day of sixth grade, 40 plus years, man. I couldn't. Both of us didn't have the blessings of having siblings, but we had each other. And when we first met, man, it's been tighter than gorilla glue, baby. It still is, and it's gonna always be, man.
And
So I
through the roughest
appreciate
of the
you.
rough sometimes.
Yes, and I appreciate you, Timmy Thomas, Northside. Uh, Timmy being them, Timmy, Timmy be burning. Hey, Timmy don't let no grass grow on his feet now. He ain't let no grass grow on his feet. Timmy be on the road now, but that's our brother, man, for real. And we miss you here tonight, Timmy. Whatever you're doing, hope you safe travels, man. We'll see you soon. And for everybody that's watching, we appreciate your support. Um, Pat, man, appreciate you. Gotta get you back out here. Brother Amon, gotta get you out here. Brother Khalik, man, like honestly,
Sister Nikki.
yeah, Sister Nikki, we just like really appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all soon. Peace.
All right, for me, man, just want to touch on some of the things you said. First of all, I want to send a big shout out to my man Timmy. Timmy couldn't be here. I think he's on vacation. So I know if he's not watching, he'll see this at a later time. But I know Timmy's been right there with us, and with Miss Shannon and with this fight for Fred Cox. So, just because he's not here tonight, man, don't think he don't care or nothing like that. He ain't that type of dude. Like I said, he's on vacation, a well deserved vacation, I think. So to my brother Timmy, like Demetrius said, man, we wish you safe travels. Uh, get you back here as soon as possible, hopefully next week or week after. And we get back to going live, the three of us together. This has actually been a good night sitting outside. We've been fighting killer bugs and killer frogs out here all night, but it's been a good night, man. It's been a good night, man. I appreciate it. So Timmy, brother, we appreciate you, and we wish you safe travels back home. And we'll definitely hit up, get together, have a drink, and we're gonna get this thing going. Uh, Another thing, man, like I said, we've been doing this for a year. We had initially planned an
Oh yeah.
anniversary, but things didn't work out. But we still were going to do something. So for everybody that's watching or that watches this later, I know you're sitting at home watching the regular ass BET Awards and stuff. Uh, I shouldn't call them regular ass, but you know. But anyway, I know when you see this, man, we gonna get something. We gonna do something. Maybe just a community cookout, but we gonna do something
Yeah.
to celebrate doing a year of this thing. Cause I mean, when we started this, it was just us letting off a lot of frustration, and we've been fortunate enough, and blessed enough to continue this thing going. Want to send a shout out to Miss Katrina. I know she got the book bag thing going on pretty soon. We definitely gonna be there, Katrina. If you watching, if you see this, all you gotta do is reach out. We gonna be there. We do whatever you need us to do. So please be in touch. That should be coming up in probably August, I would think, probably the first part of August. So look for us to be posting that. As Demetrius said, which is July 13th.
July 13th.
July 13th, I will not be spending any money into this system. Um, as I said, I'm gonna take whatever I need to take care of. I'm gonna take care of it before, but on the 13th, nothing, nothing. Not stopping nowhere. Not going to get no damn Pete's. None of that. And yes, this is a way that we are trying to make our presence, make that black dollar presence known. That it's, you know we ain't asking for change no more. We gonna start demanding. Um, and in closing, man, I just want to speak to Miss Shannon personally. Miss Shannon, your words yesterday were so powerful. Not that the words that you've said before haven't been powerful, because they have. But yesterday, standing there watching all of those emotions come out was very powerful for me, and it makes me want to stand with you even more. So, to Miss Shannon and that family, man, just know it's not just this platform, this podcast that's with you. It's us personally with you. You are now family to us. You are now family to me. You're now family to Demetrius. You're now family to Timmy. Of course, you know you family to Brother Mike. We will do everything in our power to be there and support you as much as we can. We will use our platform to keep boosting this stuff up. I know some of our viewers may get tired of hearing it, but we get tired of seeing cops kill black folks. I get tired of it. So I'm going to use this platform to keep boosting up the injustice that Fred, that Fred didn't receive, or the justice that he didn't receive. And as Reverend Drumright said yesterday, all the DA has to do is file new charges. That's all she has. That's all the DA has to do is file new charges. Come up from that top office and bring that ass right on downstairs and file those new charges. File them. So, Miss Shannon, we are here with you. We are here with you. We may not be at every march. We may not be at every rally, but we're going to try our damnedest to be there. And if we're not there, we're going to bring it here. So, Miss Shannon, and to all of that family, we are here with you. And as I said, on July 13th, which is Fred's birthday, we won't be spending a dime of money into this system. If you are watching this and you're really feeling what we're talking about, we urge you to do the same thing. And that's really, that really does it for me. The word that you brought up earlier is, I think it was unify.
Yeah.
We as a race got to unify. Maybe we're asking for segregation again, but maybe that's kind of what we need to get ourselves together. We got to stop cutting each other down. And those that want to cut you down and cut us down or whatever, you got to let them go and concentrate on the people that love you and want to see you grow. Time to start spreading a little love to everybody.
I sent the link to Timmy. I don't know if he's gonna get on or not right quick. I don't know if he's been watching the show, but Timmy, if you get on next minute or two, man, go ahead. But like I said, I'm a July 13th, man. We Guilford County.
And I ain't buying no cigars on the
Rockingham
13th
County.
either.
We about to push this. Don't spend one dime. Oh, here go Timmy. Let me see if Timmy got something to say right quick.
Lord.
What's up, brother?
He drunk.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
Hey, look, bro. I'm
At the
gonna
last
tell you,
day.
man. I apologize for
Close that
coming
door.
out so late, man. But I watched you guys. I watched the events unfold today, and I'm gonna be honest, man. It's every time Tamika speaks, it hurts me to my soul because I know that she hadn't gotten that justice that she deserves. Like you guys said, man, it's not over. It's just the beginning. Because if we let this go, it's gonna be somebody else's child, and it's gonna be somebody else's child into each and every person that's on this podcast or that's our friends. I got 4,000 friends. Monch got 4,000 friends. Demetri got 4,000. To it touches one of us personally. And I don't want to be in the position she's been in for these last couple months, for this last year. I don't. And it's so deep because, just like she said, it's not just about her son now. She lost her son's father to the same nonsense, man, and the just disrespect that this family is being shown, man. I don't understand how the community could just not hurt like I hurt, So whatever we need to do, and I spoke with her, and she knew that I wasn't gonna be there today. I think she did, and again, I apologize if there's any way that I could have been there. I would have been there. I was there in spirit, guys, I appreciate you guys being there. There's always gonna be one of us where we need to be. We may not always be there to get together. We're gonna represent. We're gonna represent us. Hey, man, whatever y'all need, whatever. Now, I'm no longer
July 13th. We're not spending a dime, not a penny.
July
not
13th.
July 13th, nothing. And we're gonna promote that. We're gonna push people. Don't spend nothing in Rockingham County and Guilford County, y'all. We're gonna hurt y'all.
July
We're gonna hurt you
13th.
July 13th.
And we're gonna blast it out. And I'm definitely gonna. I mean, it's no excuse. And if we can't do this for one day, then what are we? We cannot spend $1 for one day. What are we? You know. So the only way we can hurt, and we say this from day one, the only way we can hurt the powers that be is financially.
Exactly.
Because they don't care about us legally or morally. So we're gonna hurt these people financially, and I'm with that. So I'm blasting it out. If I see you at the store and I holler, man, come on, man, we ain't buying it today. And you like, all right, so then we no longer friends. I can't talk to you no more. You can't do this for a day. So and I'm not trying to be no bully, and I'm just trying to be real. We got to stand up. That old stuff. You don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. We falling for it. We falling for it. And I don't want to fall in.
Buy your liquor on the 12th.
Like I said, if you gotta buy something at 11:55 on the 12th, get it. But on the 13th, don't spend a dime, not a penny, nothing.
Not a penny. Get your gas. No excuse. Get your gas. Get your gas the day before.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Cook out. Cook some on the grill.
Cook it. We spend family. Spend time with your family. That's
what you need to do. That's what we need to do anyway.
You know, it would be great to do a big cookout for Fred on his birthday. I don't know if the family may want to do that or not.
It's on a Tuesday, though. It's gonna be kind of hard.
Man, well,
it's on a Tuesday.
Do it the Sunday before, whatever. But you know, we gotta honor
whatever the family want to do. I'm with.
Will whatever the family do. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they will.
The grill, we can light it up.
I'm sure the family will. So if anybody from the family is watching, I know Miss Shannon may be watching, or she may be watching later. I know I seen Tanika on. Whatever the family's gonna do for Fred's birthday, man, please let us know.
Well, that's all, guys, man. And again, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just woke up.
Everybody gotta take a break, brother. You know that. Everybody gotta take one. Everybody do. And you know, it's but hey, appreciate you coming on. Mike gotta get up at 4:00 in the morning, so
yeah, and I'm gonna get up too. She.
But hey, I'll let you. Hey, July 13th, we're gonna blast this thing, Timmy.
That'll work. You know I'm down with it.
Gotcha, homie. I'll let you, bro.
All right, bro. Y'all be easy.
All right.
Peace out, bro.
Homie, love you, man. Let's close this out, man.
Yeah,
everybody,
man.
y'all be blessed. We love y'all. Take care. And remember, July 13th, we will not spend a penny, and we're gonna blast this. Everybody blast it. I'm gonna create a flyer. If I don't have it tonight, you will guarantee have it tomorrow. I will create a flyer and I will post it on the We Said What We Said page and my personal page. And if you would like that flyer, just go on it and share it. Share it. Download it, copy it, share it on yours. July 13th, we will not spend a penny in honor of Fred Cox.
And with that, we said what we said, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great night. Y'all can go back to watching BET Wars now.
We love y'all.
Peace out.